Response to the first question. The best way to describe Fano is as a historical grassroots movement of resistance for either justice or defense of country. Over what is assumed as a very long time in Ethiopia's history, Fano has become the pan-Ethiopian cultural phenomenon. But we now see Fano as manifest only in the Amhara region attests to the unique challenge facing the Amhara. The challenge of genocide, I should point out, not to the ethnicity of Fano. The closest English word to Fano I can think of is partisan, in the sense of the French partisans in the Second World War. The typical Fano formation is a small group of 10 to 20 persons who know each other. Each group has its own leader. In due course, these small groups form larger groups. In this decentralized setting, there are many actors and decision makers, not an ample space for excesses and errors. But even in this decentralized setting, the events over the past 30 days, in which most of the Amhara region was captured by Fano groups, have clearly shown how responsible Fano is as a movement. There have been no reports of arbitrary killing, robberies, damage to either government or private property. Nevertheless, I know that there are reports of human rights violations by Fano groups. All of them should be thoroughly investigated by an independent body, and if some are found credible, those responsible held accountable. Fano is about justice and country, but extremism and human rights violations to those ends are intolerable. Having said this, it should also be clear that the vast majority of human rights violations is state-sponsored, and any investigation should encompass all sides. The government has much innocent blood on its hands. Response to the second question. Uniquely in Africa, or anywhere else in the 21st century for that matter, ethnic parties which have embraced Joseph Stalin's thesis of what he termed as the rights of nations and nationalities dominate Ethiopia's political landscape. I will not dwell on the merits or demerits of Stalin's thesis, but can categorically state that we, as APF, harbor no intention for Amharas as a people or as a region within the context of the rights of nations and nationalities. We tilt towards Hegel's conception of history and the greater Ethiopia thesis of Donald Nega. We have an ethnic name and an ethnic organization as a byproduct of an ongoing state-sponsored ethnic-based labeling, categorization, demonization, mass displacement, and mass killings of Amharas. All these are well-known hallmarks of genocide. In other words, we derive our name and identity from the victims of genocide. Our paramount quest and vision is the prevention of genocide. To this noble end, we recognize that the emphasis of identity politics is an essential goal. That is the goal we shall strive for.